So today we have there we go. We have a goddess reading. So I'm gonna use the goddess deck basically, and I'll also get some tarot. I'm putting on lotion, of course, but I will be using the African Goddess Rising deck by Abola Abrams. That is this one here, and like I said, I also will be getting some tarot out as well. So if you enjoy ASMR tarot, then make sure to like the video, comment whenever you see this, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more coming out. I am trying to see exactly what type of content my audience, likes, whether it's readings for all the signs or whether it is like general readings, pick a card. So you can comment that below as well, just to let me know what you like better. But without further ado, let's get into this deck. And also, let me pull out the tarot just so I'll have that. So you can see this card here that I put up the side. It is the Queen of Sheba, Secrets Revealed. I got an inclination to do that. The Queen of Sheba is my favorite card in this deck. But it also really talks about, well, Sheba, just talking about, revealing whatever is underneath. So I thought that this would be perfect for this reading. We got the tarot out as well. Let's start. Okay. So let's see what goddess message that you have. Getting some direct insight. Thank you, spirit guides, and but benevolent. I was say benevolent. High ancestors and side. Let's see what we have here. Let's give them a good shovel so we can make sure that what comes out is definitely the message. So let's see. See how many I should do. So we have 4. That's like the 5th one, so let's hit 1 more. Alright, 6. This is it. So I'll go over each one and then we'll get some tarot. So getting the general hello, hello, hello. Thank you for responding in the chat. So we have Ma'at, giving and receiving. Ma'at, giving and receiving. So let's see. There is general guidance from each one of these, but like the feeling that I get here. So all of your things talk about giving and receiving, desire, your intuition down here. You have intuition, good juju, wounded healer, like I said. So when you look at this, it feels like you have, you really need to reset your balance. Sometimes we get out of alignment, and one thing that can carry us back into alignment is, you know, that intuition, knowing when to give and when to receive. So Ma'at is about giving and receiving, and it is spiritual law and spell work. So you can give just time, money, service, resources, or get good vibes. But if you are a generous giver, you need to cultivate a practice of receiving, because receiving is definitely feminine. So that's why this goddess is definitely important. And you can see, like, even on these scales, she's like weighing your heart against a feather. So making sure that you're not overgiving in order to, you know, be like a martyr, or, you know, sometimes people don't give out of the goodness of their heart. They give so they can like say something. So I get the feeling that sometimes people have done that to you, where you know they're not doing it because they want to. They're doing it because they get like bragging rights or whatever. So making sure that when you give, it's out of the goodness of your heart, and you're not breaking your back just to do something for other people, or to say that you did something. You never want to go above and beyond in any situation, especially when like your heart isn't in it. So also, you can, the goddess declaration for this card is, I give easily and freely, I receive freely and easily. So that is that for the goddess Ma'at, that represents alignment, truth, balance. So the name Ma'at is order in itself. So let's see. Nagami, 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 desire. If you want a personal reading, I will leave a link. There's a link on my channel, but yes, not in this live. This is a general reading. So for Nagame, this is the goddess of desire, and it's definitely talking all about, like I said, with the giving and receiving, doing things out of your own desire to do them. Also, things that line up with your desire. So, asking yourself, what do you really desire, and getting very specific. See it, smell it, feel it, and call it in right now. Whatever you desire desires you. So, does your desire flow from love or fear? That's what I talked about, you know, with the heart, making sure that you're doing things out of what you love, and whatever you manifest, those things that come from fear-based desires, they'll keep you small and safe. But desires that come from your soul really expand you, and it's like out of this world. I love the design of this card. It's very hello in the chat. It's very like Saturn themed, if you ask me. You can see all the planets. But yes, Mars even. But like I said, it's out of this world. And your goddess declaration to remember is, what I desire desires me. Really letting you know that. Oh, and what I said, even this goddess is the goddess of, you know, triple moon, the triple moon goddess. So it's, she talks about illuminating your soul. So whatever you actually desire in your giving and receiving, that is what you have to reconcile with when you are looking at what you're calling in and what is being revealed to you at this time. With Queen of Sheba, what's being revealed to you at this time, you have to think about that. And I like to look at the numbers of cards too. So we have 7, 8, 10, 15, 35, 36. So if you resonate with any of those numbers, you can let me know. So let's look at number 7, which is Marie Laveau, good juju. So Marie Laveau is that the ancestor is talking about voodoo queen, they call her, but um, great luck is yours now. So you have been granted the greatest inheritance. Embrace your divine abundance. You have good juju. So good juju is like good fortune. It's like the same as like a four-leaf clover card that you'll get out of the fortune deck. Um, or different things like that, but it's just really telling you at this point that you are very lucky and that this is a time of increase for you. And also, you are, when you think about the throne or an inheritance, you're about to receive a divine inheritance. It is like divine prosperity. So not only is it physical money, but it is a spiritual inheritance as well, and that's where it's coming from. So you have to accept that ancestral inheritance. All of your ancestors, it's like something that culminated to bring this to you, and the luck that you're getting is being supported by the universe. Abundance is the goddess way. This is a goddess reading, but it also resonates on the divine masculine as well. So just as you want abundance for those who come after you, your creator and your ancestors embrace wealth for you too. So, of course, you may be thinking like, why would I have a inheritance? But the same things that you are working for to leave behind for your children, your ancestors really want that for you as well. So, being aware of that. So, wounded healer segment, wounded healer. This gives me definitely the feeling that you're the type of person um, who has, been not just hurt before, but sometimes you put other people's needs before your own needs. So that is, when you get this card, you know that it's definitely time to heal yourself. Heal yourself, heal yourself. So let me cover. Heal yourself. So everyone gets your best except you. You are a healer among your tribe. Stop putting your needs last. So when this card definitely comes up, it's that signal to yourself to say, hey, what you desire most needs to come first, because this is your time. And if you are spreading your good juju around to everybody else and they're using it, you're not properly, like I said with my card, you're not properly taking in what you need to in order to be able to receive the good things that life has for you at this time. If you are constantly spreading all of your power, your ashe, whatever, if you're spreading it all around and everybody else is getting it, then you're the last to receive anything. And that puts you out of order, especially when you come to Ma'at. But it doesn't make for, like I said, you're wasting all of your inheritance. You're wasting all the good things that is stored up specifically for you, but you're giving it away. You have to think about what you desire most first, and then when you have extra, when you have more time, when you have things like that, that's when you help other people out, or give to other people. That could be the secret that you've been missing the whole time. Is just not overgiving, not knowing when to overdo, not to overdo it. It could be that people in the past, maybe you saw martyrdom in the past being displayed, like maybe it was model for you as a child, but you have to know when to cut off old bad habits and let them die out. So intuition can guide you in this as well. When you are up against stuff where you're like, I'm not sure if I should help this person or not, or I'm not sure if I should put myself first or not, your intuition will always guide you and lead you to the best path. So you already know. Take a deep breath and surrender to what you know to be true. Trust your inner wisdom and guidance. Your God, always ask yourself, what is your guidance telling you? And the creator and your ancestors connect through your intuition as well. So when we talk about that spiritual inheritance that you're getting, in order to receive that, that takes intuition, because that's guidance that comes to you and leads you to the fortune. Obviously it's spiritual, so it's not just as with the Sheba here, it gets you to the fortune, but it's not just like a physical thing that you can do, physical things that are like in your, like a what's those things that people get, oh, inheritances and, you know, properties and things like that. It's things that lead you to big properties that you deserve, or things that lead you to whatever you have been looking for in your life. It's an internal GPS, and it will show you in the nudges, the signs, coincidences, and divine guidance that comes in. So even when you're like on a walk and a meditation, those things are allowing you to be present. And when you're present, that guidance is becoming more clear to you, and it is one of the ways that you are able to, like I said, just get that spiritual inheritance that you so rightly deserve. And it is, like I said, with the good juju card, it is something that is big and it's divine, and other people will see you as lucky, but you know all this time that it was always meant for you to be open to this fortune, to be open to whatever properties or whatnot. Even when we look at the Queen of Sheba, if you listen to Tales of Queen of Sheba, the Queen of Sheba was the wealthy queen, and she brought like gifts. So that is the perfect card to, that we started off with this reading, is that those gifts are being given to you, and because you're connected to the divine, that is plenty enough reason, because like I said, a lot of people are disconnected. So you being connected is a part of your job, so to say. So let's get some tarot. Let me shuffle. As I broke the deck, we got the King of Pentacles, which is all about wealth, and we have the Three of Cups, which is all about that celebration. So that's right there. Let's see what we get. Getting into the tarot. So you have a lot of choices here. We have the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of opportunities coming to you. That is also a way that your ancestors can lead you and guide you and give you the wealth that you so rightly deserve, is through opportunities and through your search for purpose. You're coming across a lot of opportunities, a lot of different things that really are giving you the ability to make the money that you deserve, giving you the ideas for fortune and things of that nature. So it's giving you the ideas for your wealth. Like I said, when you have a spiritual inheritance instead of a physical one, it is it's like a search, like a treasure hunt, like that. But it's not something that, like I said, it's still ordained for you, but you still have to walk around to get it. You have to find it. So, and that's a part of what makes life fun as well. So let's see what else we got. So, yeah, the Page of Pentacles talking about manifesting. So, like I said before, with the Good Juju card, you want to make sure that you are using your power and your good juju on yourself because you're always manifesting. So, all of the financial opportunities and the skills and the new businesses, whatever you're manifesting right now, this is the card of desire. You see it right there. And you already see Nagame talked about desire. So you have to allow your desires to lead you. This person looked like they found this pinnacle while out on a walk or something. Like they happened to be there for that opportunity. And that was, you know, it wasn't just luck, it was being led there as well. So like I said, once you're paying attention when you're on this journey, now you're paying attention to yourself. You're using your intuition for yourself and not spreading your um, desire or your power or your good juju around to people who really don't deserve it or are abusing it. So let's get some more. So we did get the King of Wands card as well, talking about how natural it is for you to lead. So you are definitely an entrepreneur, visionary, something with a leader. Like you really have the big picture minded. So you might be the only one that you know right now that's kind of stepping out into this role. And that's why you have been, like I said, granted, when you're using your intuition and allowing that to guide you to bigger places that other people are too scared to go. But you know, even through the trials that you've been through in the past, you're like, I know that I have to move on and move forward, even if I've had some bad opportunities come to me in the past. When you look at Seven of Cups, there's good things here and there's bad things here. So you have been through it, but you being the wounded healer that you are, Sekhmet, the wounded healer, you being that, you have become aware of how to fix yourself up when things go wrong. So this card is all about overcoming challenges, and you have done that. And when things come up, you're like looking at it like a hurdle because you're so mature. You just jump right over and say, okay, how can I move on from a bad thing to get back to the things I know are meant for me? I know I'm meant to have good juju. I know I'm meant to have, all these desires and all of these great things. Easy manifestation, multiple opportunities, financial opportunities. How can I get to that? You're the type of person who's like, you don't let anything stop you. Nothing stops you. Let's see some more. So, I'm gonna go back into a whisper now. Okay, Nine of Cups energy. I really have to say. So, last night I also did a reading, and this was a big theme there, so that may resonate for you as well. But wish come true. It's all about your own. When I think about this card, I don't just think about the luxury that comes with it, although that's a given on the, Queen of Sheba side with all of the, things, the physical things that make you wealthy. But I also think about that segment into it, Wounded Healer card, and I also think about the Intuition card because what you receive with this is more than just luxury. What you receive with this is also contentment and emotional satisfaction and stability. So that gratitude that comes from within, from knowing that you are guided, that you are loved, that stuff is like the most irreplaceable things ever. So it's not just about, like I said, what you are receiving in the physical, though you receive a lot of things in the physical. It's all about as well your emotional stability and how you handle all of these opportunities that come to you that you so rightly deserve. focus your desires in. Let's get some more. I just said emotional stability, and the most emotional card, the most emotionally stable card came out. So this card is all about, nurturing. You are stable in your emotions, and being stable in your emotions allows that, like I said about the internal GPS, this is your intuition and your inner feelings telling you that, hey, there's more on the horizon for you. There's so much more. When you are able to listen to your guidance, when you're able to listen to your feelings and let that guide you, it will also guide you around the negative things that can pop up in life. So, listening to your emotions is not just you being like an emotional person, it is also about, it getting you out of situations of trouble. You can decide, hey, no, I don't want to be here. I want to be here instead. You get to decide that when you pay attention to your emotions and how you feel. It's not just about being overly emotional, but this is the card of emotional stability. So, let's see. Let's get this going. Because really, only you know how you feel about the situations that you're being put in. So, when you are working towards something, when you're being productive, you have a certain routine that you go on. The way you feel when you're doing things, when you're working, when you're manifesting spiritual work, when you're at different opportunities with the Seven of Cups, when you're leading people around, people will be able to tell if you feel confident, if you feel scared, if you feel like you should be here, or if you don't. People are able to tune into your emotions as well. So that's why it's important for you to be stable first. Because when people see that, like I said, you're a natural leader with the King of Wands here, you're a natural leader. So people are able to follow you, and you can get them based on emotions as well, on compassion, on different things of that nature. So when you are allowing your emotions to lead you around in everything that you do, not just like spiritual work, but of course spiritual work, not just physical work, but of course physical work as well, in all of the things, if you allow it to guide you, then you have a definite sense of stability, and you have an emotional bank that you can always pull from. You'll never be depleted, basically. You understand that? As long as you're in balance. So there's something here where you are, the 8 is a number of manifestation. You have the 8 and the 9, the 7, 8, and 9, actually. 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. So 8, you're manifesting and you are being diligent about your manifestations. This this is, can you hear me? Just let me know in the chat. You're being diligent about your manifestations, and there's a lot of passion that is guiding you right now. Repetitive. You're being, you're making sure that your tasks are repetitive. That's that King of, or Knight of Pentacles energy, and the 8 of Pentacles energy, because you are someone who is mastering your skills, and in order to master your skills, you understand that it takes a certain level of repeating tasks over and over and over again to make sure that everything is being sorted out correctly. So you're someone who has high standards, You're someone who puts your work in the forefront. So all of this hard work is definitely not just laying out and not being used. You're manifesting it in practicality and also in the spiritual sense as well. So I will give you one more card and then I will go out. So we had two cards fall out. We have the Magician card, which is the ultimate card of manifestation. You're in a place, this is manifestation coming up. Ask yourself, how many times have I mentioned that? From the Page of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups to, just all of, to the Eight of Pentacles, which is 8 is that manifestation card. You also see that 8 here, 8 there. So, also the number 1. So we have that this is the ultimate card of creation, power. Your creativity is being heightened here. And when I mentioned about skill, this is all about skill and skill development. The Eight of Pentacles and the Magician. It's all about developing your skills from what you love to do. So we also have that Six of Pentacles. So we have 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. So letting you know that, this is victory. You're taking a victory lap. Once you get done with everything that you have been doing, once you are, once you let your emotions guide you to the place of that you're meant to be, it is a victory for you. You have been seeing immense progress. I can tell that because all of these cards together gives you the perfect story. It's not like a story where there's no trials at all, because we have that wounded healer here, right? So it's not that you have gone without any tribulations in your life, but you have definitely been the type of person to overcome, to persevere, and to see past whatever you're going through, and know that the light at the end of the tunnel is like that Nine of Cups. That light at the end of at every turn really is that Magician energy, where you're like, no matter what I'm given, I will create something different. It's that card of alchemy that you have. You are creating, and you never allow any storm that you go through to stagnate you or to hurt your creativity or hurt your power. So no matter what you have to do, whether it's spiritual work or whether it's physical work with the Eight of Pentacles, you're always down to say, hey, I'm going to focus on myself, especially with that Queen of Cups energy. You're like, I'm going to focus, and I'm going to give all of my attention to what deserves it right now. And what deserves it right now is you. You are, this is a quote I've heard before, it's like, you are your greatest project. You are your greatest masterpiece. All of that is very true when it comes to you. You are one of your greatest pieces of artwork. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate, the people who have stayed around the whole time. That is very, I'm very grateful for that, for this reading. Let me know, comment down below if you enjoyed it, like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. I'll do something longer tomorrow. So